dumb question. Does anybody know who went uh, last?
I believe it was me, because as we were hopping off, I requested to do my saving throw for blind and failed it.
Okay. That sounds about right because you're at the bottom of the turn order, so that would have been the prime point to go and start at top of initiative.
Perfect.
Okay. So, alright. Give me a moment here while I juggle stuff around. Because technically, top of initiative is Russ. I don't remember what weapon he had out. I'm going to say... Huh?
I don't remember either.
I'm going to say it was his longsword. Because I want to say he still had his shield. That sounds right to me. So he'll start with a swing at... the half-orc in front of him. And I believe that's a hit.
If it's close, I believe
Yes.
he also has less. I think I did it. Was it Russ, Toki, and Ephraim have less?
Okay.
For a couple more rounds.
Well, he got it natural, so that's not an issue. And he used Giant's Might, which deals an extra 1d6 on hit. Alright. He swings down and manages to catch the orc across the shoulder and screams out in pain. Let's see here. The gnome baron was he cast blindness on you, and then Toki, do you remember if you brought in I should know your Drake's name by now. I'm so sorry.
Vex.
Do you know if he brought in, or do you know if you brought in Vex after that?
I don't. My notes just say Vex and Belt are attacking the gnome. So that's my really good note taking.
Okay.
Yeah, I was tired.
It's all right. Let's see here. Where is he? Clay, do you remember if there was a shortcut to the ruler, or if it was just select the ruler tool?
Just the ruler tool on the left drop down is all I've found so far.
Okay. I will do further research into it later. Alright, oh, excuse me. He will disengage. And And then let's see here, the archer got shot out of the tree. He technically already used his action. I'm going to need to do some math checks on this ruler at some point. But that's fine. Okay. And the disengage would have used 5 feet of his movement. So I believe he's going to move there. And I tried to make way too much fit on one piece of paper, and it's so tiny.
Very hard.
I think that's way too far for him to do anything yet. Well, maybe not. He's actually still a ways within range. He shouts, "Recover! Get up!" at the ranger. And the ranger feels a little better.
Little boo-boo recover.
Whoop! A little bit. A little boo-boo recover, yes.
Very far.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't get to my mic mute. I do have a little cough right now.
Oh, that's fine. I'm the hack and wheezing myself, so no big deal. The orc takes a swing at Russ's shins. The orc misses. The dire wolf also takes a bite at Russ and misses. Ephraim, it's your turn.
Who's near me? 'Cause I wasn't sure.
Baron Fedaddle, the gnome.
The gnome would. Trying to figure out who I can reach to attack.
It depends on what you're doing. With your position, if you use your bow, you can shoot at the gnome, the dire wolf, the ranger, or you can take a shot at the half-orc, but you risk hitting Russ. If you want to melee, you can melee the gnome.
I'd probably melee the gnome.
Okay.
So I gotta roll. That's a D20.
Yes.
Oh, it's not too bad.
What's your attack bonus on that?
Lost where it's
Next to your flail, there should be a column. It should, or under your weapons, it should say flail, then attack bonus, and then.
It says flail, and then it says +6.
Okay, so you have a +6 on your attack bonus. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
D8, right?
Also, next in the same area, next it'll say flail. It'll say the attack bonus, and then it'll say like something plus something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to roll. I misunderstood. It says 1d8 plus 4b.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So that means 1d8, and then you add 4 to it, and it's bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning. Oh, okay.
Forgot
It's
this
funny,
guy
I
had
got-
2 shields for a second.
What I got confused was I just noticed it right now. It's like when you said melee, I don't know why I was thinking just with my fists, but I forgot it was the flail.
I mean, if you want to attack just with your fists, then you can. It just won't do much.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that. I don't know who could. I mean, I guess you can choke. You can say anything, right? Like chop or whatever.
Yeah. If there's anything you want to do, just tell me, and I'll, if it's something questionable or if you're not sure, you can always say, if I were to blah 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 blah, what would happen? Or would it be a good idea?
Yeah, that's cool.
But go ahead and roll that d8. There you go. A grand total of 5.
Hey, that's 5 more than it would have been if you didn't hit.
Absolutely.
All right. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Ephraim?
Well, he just got hit, right? That's
Yeah.
all it was. But is he unconscious or is he
No.
still wobbling? So
He's still up. He's looking kind of fucked up, but he's
Okay.
still up.
Am I able to get him again?
You could try like shield bashing him if you want, but you would get serious penalties to it.
I guess. Oh, you know what? I could just have my shield up, right? Just to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Just
Okay.
in case something's gonna happen.
B, it is your turn.
All right. Oh yeah, I was trying to insult the orc. Orc is surprisingly susceptible to insults, but I guess that's in character.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't even think about something like that.
Well, I mean, it's more like he's been making the saving throws for it, so. I guess. I mean, I guess I would do the same. I don't know. I I don't really have any buffs that I can cast that I have on me right now. I still just kind of have the like I could like try to attack directly, but also I'm squishy. I'm so squishy. Let me look at what I have again. Oh, can I cast? Oh, that's 30. Let's see. Vicious Mockery is 60, so that's why I've been using it, because I can be far away. Let's see here. And so each square is 10 feet? Oh,
5.
5, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Vicious Mockery again, because outside of this, I get fucking reeled by an arrow by the ranger, so we'll just do that again. My spell save is 15.
Okay. And, whoops, what type of save is it?
It's wisdom. That's what you used, right?
Yeah. What do you say to him?
Being clever on the spot is so fucking hard. Maybe I shouldn't have been a bard. Let's see, but I called him Stinky already. He's like, I know. Orc, more like dork. No, I'm sorry. I'm not good at this.
Either way, it works.
Really? Really? Being called dork got to him?
Yeah. He's just like, it's not nice to call names. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay. 4. 3! Hey! That's not too bad. I mean,
It's a flat
out of
D4.
4. Huh?
It's a flat D4. There's no bonus to it.
D4 damage, yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
I'm a chicken shit, so I'm gonna just stay right here.
Okay. The archer is now on the ground underneath the tree. He's in pain, but he kind of rolls over. He fires another shot. This time at Toki. That's definitely a hit.
Okay.
But apparently not a great hit. 4 damage.
Ow. You scratched my shell.
You just had that polished too.
He is an emissary of the river.
I almost spit out my water. I was not expecting that.
Now that I can see this happening. Oh god, it's so much worse now. Envoy. I don't have my notes. It's one of those.
It's emissary. It's emissary.
Okay.
And he stands up and takes a few steps forward. Alright. Toki, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I was shooting my bow. I have no notes on what I was doing. I don't know if you were here when I was saying that one note screwed up all my notes, but I'm assuming I was shooting my bow at this creature. So I'm going to shoot at him again. A 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Fantastic.
Oh.
And 3 damage. And then I'm going to have Vex. I think I'm gonna have Vex move up and help Tiberius. So
Over there? Or do you want him on the, like, other side of the orc?
I think down by the direwolf is fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then I guess let's bite the direwolf.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 20.
Cool. Roll again.
An 11.
Which also gets +5. That's a hit. And confirmed. So it's your choice whether you want to double your roll or double your damage dice.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Can I double his damage?
Well, it's a critical. You can... What I'm saying is it's a critical, so you can either roll once and then just double that number, or you can roll twice.
I see. I'm
Basically,
gonna roll...
make 2 damage rolls or just double a single damage roll.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2d6 then.
Okay.
So that's
a
7.
seven.
Plus 2 to piercing.
So then you'll double that as well. So that
Plus
makes it...
4.
Yeah, so it's a total of 11.
Sorry, little wolfie.
I think that's our first confirmed critical. Nice.
I think so.
Hell
Good job,
yeah.
dragon.
So yeah, the Drake runs up, and while the direwolf is busy with Russ, it just reaches underneath and grabs it by the neck and just and shakes it around. The wolf loses its shit.
Fucking good.
Alright. And then that's it for your turn, yes?
That is it for my turn.
Okay. Clay, your turn.
Okay. Blindness save, is that off turn or bottom?
I believe it's at most when you're trying to recover something, it's usually top of the turn.
I have a blindness card on me. I can check it really quick. If it's, I'm assuming it's the same spell that I would have in my.
It should be. It should be.
At the end of each of its turns, the target makes a constant. So it's the end. So I'm blind.
Oh, it does say. Okay.
Okay. Alright. You confirmed last time spells that don't require line of sight I can still cast, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thoroughly pissed off, thoroughly blind, and thoroughly annoyed at the arrows I hear coming from the trees. If that's in range, which I believe I checked. I will... Guiding Bolt has range of 120 feet.
Yeah. I
I'm
think.
going to cast Guiding Bolt on the archer. That is a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had a different set of moves if I could make the save. So that's a d20 plus 6 to hit him with that. 18.
That's a hit.
Sick. Okay. That is a 46 radiant damage. Oh, well, there's one of them. Oh, nope, that's a... Sorry. I'm out of practice. Alright, I'll just roll 3 more.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's just 46 flat. Okay, so 14
14
damage.
total. Alright.
Okay, and that is my action. Bonus action, spiritual weapon's going to smack that wolf. Which, I should have had that one ready. I knew I was doing that either way. Melee spell attack. On the wolf. 9, I'm guessing that's a no.
That's a no.
That spiritual weapon has not done anything worth a frickin' second level spell yet.
Not in this battle. I want to say it helped out a
yeah,
fair amount with the bulette.
I'm such a big fan of the spiritual weapon, it's just failing me this time. Yeah, I don't know where I would move being blind. I'm hearing things going off everywhere, so I think I'm gonna sit still and just,
Okay.
you know, grunt in frustration and hope I can make a con save.
Alright. Yeah, and you make the con save now.
23.
That'll
That's
do it.
gotta do it. Please.
That'll do it, yep.
Finally.
Hallelujah.
Let's go. Oh, I can see. The
Trying
store
to-
reveals all.
Trying to remember how to remove the... Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not it.
I just died, guys. I'm sorry.
Died and came back to life instantly.
You just stop being alive for just a moment. Just a moment. No big deal. On the hiccup or the universe always has these little hiccups. All right. Top of initiative. It's Russ's turn. Oh my god. Okay. He almost got a critical. Natural 22.
Go. Damn, Russell, you're killing it tonight.
Is he attacking with his
Long sword.
longsword?
Oops,
Can
that was the wrong
I
number.
use my reaction with with Vex to infuse his strike?
I believe so.
Fire?
It's either your reaction or your command, but I want to say it's your reaction to do that, so I think so. Let's see if I can look that up real quick. It's a reaction, yeah. So you can do that.
Okay. I would like to do that, which just gives an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by draconic essence. So it is fire right now. So 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that. Nice.
4.
Russ slashes down across both the face and chest of the half-orc, and there's this big burst of flame. It just screams in absolute pain. I think that's all that he's gonna do. After the gnome got hit, kind of makes this disgruntled sigh. Oops. And he says, well, if that's how it's going to be. He throws one of his shields down and draws a morning star.
I thought he disappeared.
I thought he did too. I was like, you just cast invisibility. How'd you do that, bro?
Right?
I'm sorry, a mace. It's a mace.
Outfit change.
A mace.
Yeah, a mace. He takes a swing at Ephraim, but misses.
They're
I
the ones
think
that
was
made
dual
this.
wielding shields.
Huh?
Dude, such a cool fucking move.
Right. I forgot he was dual wielding shields.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, those are both mine. I hold them like this, and then he just fucking started duking with it.
Alright. He misses. He doesn't move, though. Let's see here. The half-orc, half on fire, says, "It hurts so much! Not nice!" And he has this thing on his belt, just held there by like a small string. He yanks it off, and he says, "Get him, Stan!" And he throws it at Russ. And it is the sound as it where is it? Okay. Or I should say Tiberius. He throws this cylindrical object at Tiberius, and it just smacks him in the face. And you hear the sound of just like gravel rattling around inside a metal object as it impacts him, and Russ basically like spins around and then falls down backwards.
Meow meow.
Meow meow, yes.
That's his giant body. Meow, meow, boom.
Yes. And yeah, that's just a flat, okay.
Was he knocked out or is he just prone?
Oh, he's definitely still conscious. He's definitely still conscious.
Dork has too many friends.
Didn't see Stan coming.
Alright. What was the wolf's name? I remember it was freaking adorable.
Barktooth.
Bark juice.
Bark too! I love it.
The one thing I wrote down in my notes.
Thank you so much. Except Direwolf on my initiative order, and I'm just like, it's a way cooler name than Direwolf.
I mean, it's no Barnaby, but okay.
True. It's true.
The half-orc stands there, like, huffing, looking at Tiberius for a second, and then just collapses on his face.
Oh, man.
Like, the half-orc, like, falls, like, on fire, face first into the grass. The dire wolf has a bone to pick with Vex, but whether he is shooketh from how much damage he took or just has an inopportune angle, he misses. Ephraim, it is your turn.
So I can beat up that man again, right?
Yep.
But I'll still nail him again.
Okay.
So I can get. I'll just try and get him so I can get him out of the way. I roll a d20, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. Roll damage. And that's 6 plus what?
Plus 6.
The damage should be a d8 plus something. What is the plus something after it?
I'm sorry. It's yeah, the d8 plus 4.
Okay, so it's total of 10. All right. Do you do anything else?
Is there anyone I can protect if I'm close by that
You could try to protect Clay or Toki. Technically, you could also get to B if you had to.
Who's closest to you?
Toki.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Well, who's attacking? Or in that area instead of the gnome?
You have the archer to the south that's going and shooting at Toki. And other than that, you have the orc and the direwolf, which are over by Russ.
Okay. Can I shoot the diary?
No, you just used your attack with the...
Oh, that's right. So I can just, I guess I can just hold the shield up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Sorry, so the gnome took damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You gave him a good bonk.
Bonk again.
B. B, your turn.
Yes. My turn?
Your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay. So orc is down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I will. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to come out of my hidey. Oh wait, no, I can hit the wolf. I can hit the wolf, right? Okay. Vicious Mockery Wolf.
Yes. And what is the spell save?
15 Wisdom.
Okay. What do you say?
Wolf, more like nothing rhymes with wolf. Shit.
Well, let's just say that's exactly what you say, because with a natural roll of 19, it doesn't care.
Okay. Okay.
I like to think that's the way that it played out. Like, vicious mockery, wolf, more like oh fuck, it doesn't rhyme, and then the wolf just is like confused, like okay.
Nothing rhymes with wolf. God damn it.
Do you do anything else?
Okay. Can I just so the can I maybe come out a little bit? Like, is the archer kind of like not down for the count, but probably I'm safe from getting pegged again.
If you were to move, let me see if I can draw this with the archer's line of sight. Oh, come on, zoom out. There we go. With the archer's line of sight, you are basically safe along this trajectory, because between the tree and Toki, it would be extremely hard for him to hit you. And then the same thing, like between there and there, is where he can get a clear shot at you.
Dead center.
This is Toki, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me go here.
So right behind Toki.
Yes.
Okay.
Ren's okay with it. Ren knows I'm a baby, and I deserve to be protected. I deserve to be protected. I'm just a baby with a
Jill, it's big
full-fledged
enough
beard.
for both of you.
I'm just a baby with a fully grown beard and a hairy body.
Fucking liar.
Hides behind Ren.
Nope.
Alright. And that's it for your turn then, B?
Yes.
Alright. The ranger takes another shot at Toki. Toki, what's your AC?
17.
That's a hit.
Ow.
For a whole 3 damage.
Okay. What temporary hit points are gone?
And he just takes a few more steps in your direction. Like, this guy is just kind of taking a slow stroll forward like while he's unleashing arrows.
They're gone.
Now, Toki, it is your turn.
So Ren's getting a little perturbed at all the scratches that are happening to her shell.
Turtles
You
can, in
just hope
fact,
you polish-
feel their shells.
I helped you polish all of that. Can you believe it? We got so much work to do now.
This guy owes us.
Do they not know how expensive turtle shell polish is too?
Right?
Man, what happened to your shell? I can see now.
This asshole down here. So I'm gonna shoot him again, because I don't...
Okay.
Okay. 22 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
And...
Like,
9 damage. I'm rolling really well.
I mean, if you could quit making the rest of us look bad, that'd be great.
This is the opposite of how it has been.
So yeah, as he's walking forward, like he thinks he's the fucking Terminator, just shooting arrows at you. You shoot one that tears through his guts, and he just kind of like, almost has this moment where like he realizes what's happening, but he still like is staring forward, takes another step, and he just jump and collapses on his face.
So he is down. Okay. Perfect. Then I will move over to here. Can I move that far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be able to. Okay, so I'm gonna position myself there, and then we'll have Vex attack the Wolfie again.
Okay.
Nine to hit.
That is not a hit. Did fantastically before. This time, not so much.
I just want to put this image in everyone's head because I have now this. He makes little Jeff the land shark noises that nobody can understand, except for me, because I speak Draconic. So he just like because he's mad that he missed, and that's his turn.
To make this even more amusing, I've been working on like what I think like I would want my like different languages, fantasy languages to sound like. So Draconic sounds like Swedish.
Nah.
I love it.
Like what? Wait, so like he sounds like Jeff if he was talking like the Swedish chef?
Yes.
Swedish Jeff with the voice of the Drake. Just a prepubescent dragon speaking Swedish. Hi.
Like that?
I love it.
This also means that if you ever have a conversation with a dragon, their accent is going to be like this.
Would you like a meatball?
Clay, it is your turn.
I can't wait.
Okay, so, fresh eyes, seeing what's happening. I would like to attempt to reason with Baron again, and just kind of yell out to him where I'm at, and like, told you it doesn't have to be like this. You can still save their lives, or we can end yours.
Oh, dude. Hot.
That's it.
That's I mean, but whether that works or not, I'll bust a bonus action with my spiritual weapon if that's my action.
Okay.
I would like to still try to not kill these people.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the attack on that direwolf.
Fire's like, listen to the edgelord.
Okay. Attack on the direwolf. That's big old note.
That's a miss. Yeah.
Wow. So you basically said this big epic like do this or we shall kill you, and then you roll a 6.
Yeah. All right. I'm assuming I can see this isn't working, so I'd like to bust my movement to right here. I'm coming in for the kill if he's not giving me a response. And that's my turn.
Okay. Top of initiative, it's Russ's turn. He's still on his back. He's grabbing his face, just going like, "Oh! Oh! It hurts, mama!"
Meow.
He's basically just kind of like rolling around on the ground in pain.
It hurts, meow.
Baron just like screams and then throws his shit down and is like, "Fuck this." He doesn't even look at you, Clay, for a moment. He looks at the downed ranger and he's like, "You goddamn stupid asshole." He just sits down and crosses his arms.
Oh, so it's the ranger who's being the asshole. Okay.
So yeah, he throws down his mace and shield, and yeah, like nobody else is there for a moment. Just curses at the unconscious body of the ranger, and then just like sits down, almost in like a angry pouting position.
Okay.
So we done? We done? We done?
Um.
Are you surrendering?
The dire
must have
wolf.
You must have scared him with that 6, dude.
Well, the 6 was actually the spiritual weapon. It wasn't.
I'm
Like-
just being.
Yeah.
I'm being an asshole. I'm being a delightful asshole. I do that.
What is Vex's AC?
16.
Okay. The dire wolf gets a bite on Vex.
You got it. So good.
All I have in my head now is Vex is Jeff.
Vex's Swedish Chef Jeff.
Yep.
I need a strength save from Jeff or Vex.
Okay. And that's just a D20.
Yeah,
I haven't-
plus his strength modifier.
3, so he got a 13.
Okay, good enough. Vex takes 11 damage. Alright, Ephraim, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot the gnome in the face with my arrow.
No.
Oh,
He dropped his
He's-
weapons.
He
dropped his
literally
weapons.
just put his weapons down and like sat down, like he obliged Clay's request. If you were to
Oh,
do
I
that
see.
right now, you would be a major asshole.
yeah. Shoot. Come on, let her shoot him in the face. So can I shoot an arrow at the wolf?
Yeah, you could do that.
Am I gonna hit anybody? I'm not in any.
I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't kill the wolf. You know, maybe aim for like a leg or something. Like, don't. We're trying to de-escalate, not finish them off.
Oh, okay.
The pet is just defending its dead owner right now.
I see.
Wait, is he dead? I thought he was just knocked out.
Well, we lit him on fire.
I assume he's on death saving throws. None of us were going for non-lethal damage, so
Okay. So I can shoot him in the leg, I guess. But I'm not gonna hit anybody else, right? Just the wolf.
No.
Orc was funny. Orc was funny. He'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Sure.
Are we
Sure.
walking to another direction? Or...
What do you mean?
I mean, are we gonna leave, or we're just?
I'm pretty sure we're apprehending these guys as we speak.
Okay.
But I mean, honestly, with Tiberius on the ground, he could probably use some support up there.
Oh, okay. Is he with the orc?
Yeah,
The
Tiber-
orc's also
Ti-
down.
yeah. The orc is down. Yeah.
Oh, right there.
The
Okay,
the
yeah.
huge cat person is Tiberius, and he's on his back right now, flailing around in pain.
Okay, so I can go over there and help him if I can move up there a little bit.
What's your movement?
Let's see.
It'll be towards the top of your character sheet next to... I'm sorry, it says speed. It's next to your initiative and armor class.
Yeah, 35.
Okay. So you can easily move up to like here next to Russ or here right behind Vex.
Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking. Like in those
Technically, Russ should be one more over since he fell backwards.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you attacking the direwolf, or are you just being there for backup?
For backup, and I'll have my shield out.
Okay. B, it is your turn.
Turn again. Okay, let's see here. We just still gotta. I guess I'll do. Anything. I mean, I guess maybe can I do like vicious mockery, but like not so it's. Because I've been just so great at it up to this point, after all.
You want to do non-lethal vicious mockery?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, go for it. It's what's the save?
Wisdom 15.
What do you say to the wolf?
Bad boy. You're a bad boy. Naughty boy.
Well, with a natural 20, it has no effect.
God damn it. This wolf is luckier than all of us combined.
He's gotta have a low ass wisdom, and he's just rolling like a god among men.
God among wolves. Toki, it is your turn.
He's one of the Stark's wolves. Can confirm.
I would like to 5, 10, 15. I would like to move up to here. And I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Tiberius.
Okay.
Let's see, 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. Okay. I'm just looking for my spellcasting modifier. It's been a hot minute.
Should be at the top of the third page. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's your attack bonus. Spellcasting modifier as a ranger should be your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. 11.
11 back, nice. Okay.
Okay, and that will be her turn. And then Vex is going to attempt to bite again. Oh. He doesn't bite well.
Just charged in for that nice clean hit, and then after that went, my job's done.
He's sleepy.
Clay, it's your turn.
Okay, so everything's dissipating here. It's just the wolf still fighting, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I'll tend to your friend from the trees. You go calm the wolf and tend to your friend up there, and I will move as far as I can. So like there.
Okay.
And And I will hold a healing word for when if you'll allow it, for when I see him stop the wolf from attacking my friends.
That's fine. Is that it, or are you making an attack roll with the spiritual weapon?
Going on good faith here, I'm not moving with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Which I believe we've what, third round? I think my spiritual weapon actually dissipates this round.
Okay.
It has a duration of 1 minute. It was my first action in battle. I think we've passed that point.
Probably.
So yeah, I'll just hold the healing word for keeping my eyes on him, making sure nothing shifty's happening as we're trying to calm this down.
Vector's just like. Can't break up a dog fight once it's happened.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna need to record some of these so that Toki can just click a button and pop them out.
Oh, I'll make a soundboard. Hit me up.
Please do.
I know how to help you out with the software for that, so you can use it as a mic injector.
Oh,
Dude,
amazing.
let's make this happen, please.
You know what I would really love to do, like what I would absolutely love to do, in like an online game is play a Kenku. But when it comes to dialogue, I literally never talk. I might describe what I'm doing, but when it comes to talking, I just have a huge soundboard where like every key on the keyboard plays a different pre-recorded clip that I use to communicate.
Yeah, like you have a clip for like a button for each emotion or something that you're trying to convey.
Mm-hmm. It's just a clip
That's
from
neat.
like a movie or something.
Yeah. Oh, because yeah, they only parrot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Russ or Tiberius takes his hands off of his face and he sits up and he's kind of like breathing heavy. His eyes are all red, like, you know, that like the way somebody looks like if they've like been smashed in the nose and everything is like blurry and teary-eyed. That's the way that he looks right now, just like oh, almost doing like the while he's catching his breath and settling down, almost like the Peter Griffin, like ah. And he starts to like fumble around for like his sword and shield and to pick them back up. Let's see here. Baron stands up and in a sort of bad temper, again almost like an angsty teenager, kind of like rolls his eyes and starts stomping over towards Barktooth. It's like, stop, nope, down. And you can see Barktooth start to look at him like confused, and as he gets closer, this gnome almost glaring up at him, Barktooth eventually just kind of like lays down.
Oh, puppy.
Okay. As he does that, I'll release my healing word
Alright.
onto the archer here.
Alright.
Which is... God damn, I don't want to heal you for that much. Alright, let's go. I roll loads. 1d4 plus my wisdom. archer for 5 as he does that.
Alright.
When the direwolf lays down, Vex is like. Does a cute little spin.
Let's go. Victory dance.
The fire has gone out around the half-orc. He jumps up and looks around like, aha! And then realizes that, like, Baron is there just kind of, like, staring at him with this I'm so done expression. Barktooth is laying down. He looks over at the ranger in the distance. He just kind of, like, stops for a minute while he processes and hangs his head and goes, oh. He sits back down. Actually, no. I will say that, like, once he realizes what's happening, he hangs his head, and then just, like, instead of sitting down, he actually gets down prone and just lays on his face exactly like he was a moment ago.
Oh. New favorite character.
Stupid guy, I love him so much.
He's still sore about the dork comment.
It's the one
Alright.
that got it.
There was one other that you used last session that managed to zing him as well.
Sure, nothing. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, there were a few that you used that were decent. And then there was one that you said
Just
that
make
was.
one.
No, I think
like,
I think he was
yeah.
fine with Stinky. Like that one he was like, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. I smell,
Yeah, I'm
but
fucking stinky, bro.
yeah, but there was something else like you look funny. He was like, yeah. Okay. So everybody's either unconscious or pacified. We good for a break here?
Sounds
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so the opposing party is either unconscious or in a state of submission. Shrink Russ back down there. How do you want to proceed?
I will start by moving in on this archer, and I've got some hemp rope on me. I'm tying his hands behind his back. I don't trust this fucker at all. He's the one that started it.
Okay.
You fought me. He gave me big ouchie.
And Ren just turns to Baron and she's like, so, you ready to talk about what's going on now?
Are you walking up to him, or are you just addressing him from where you are?
Yeah, I'll walk over to him.
Okay.
Tower over him.
He sits down and he's just kind of like got his head in his hands, and he's just like shaking his head and going, I didn't want to. It was stupid. It was stupid. We lost a contract in the city, and we had to leave. And it was going to be too much of a journey to travel on our own. To any nearby town. So Mr. Professional Planner over there, and he waves his hand up, not even looking at the ranger, had the bright idea that we would continue to just hold up here until we could convince a caravan to take along some extra protection. And he just kind of like, throws his hands up and goes, but most of the people coming through already have what they need, so of course that took ages. Should just try to settle our fines and move on. But no.
And so you decided, or someone decided that the farmers, the local farmers' animals was fair game while you guys were hiding out here?
Yeah.
Way less interesting than werewolves, but okay.
It's a pretty shitty thing to do, Baron. Pretty shitty thing to do.
You even a real Baron.
Well, his name is spelled Barrin.
Oh.
That is not how I spelled it. But I love it.
Me neither.
You'll be Baron.
But yeah, when you say a shitty thing to do, he just kind of hangs his head and like gently nods, and he goes, "Yep, yep." I thought we should try and settle up, or even pay somebody else to travel with, but. You know, Ajax, he's the leader, and bless his soul, but he kind of like gestures over at the half-orc. He loves him to death, so usually when we take a group vote, it's, you know, me versus them, because Yubbs is going to go along with whatever he says.
Wait, so is Yubbs the half-orc, or is Ajax the half-orc?
Yeah, he kind of like points over and he says, "That's Yubbs," and he points towards the half-orc. And then he points, you know, over his shoulder and says, "That's Ajax," and then he puts his hand on the dog and he says, "And this is Barktooth."
I love the half-orc.
Dragging Archer boy up. Yeah, yo. Yups. Start dragging Buddy up towards the discussion.
Wait, I think I lost some of that. Say again?
Did I start dragging Ajax up towards the conversation?
Okay.
I've got him tied up with my rope. I'm assuming at this point, I am not letting go of that rope.
Yeah.
This guy's the one that started this all, so.
He's still out cold. Do you just have, like, rope around him and you're literally just dragging him?
I mean, it's... I threw a heel at him. So, I'm assuming he can handle being drugged while his hands are tied behind his back.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I don't like him.
Yeah,
So,
he's
I'm
not...
dragging him behind me.
Alright, yeah, just want to make sure that that's what's happening.
Yeah, no. Baron may have some good faith in my head, but this guy's the one that started this by shooting Liar.
He didn't like me touching his bag, I guess.
Still a pretty strong response. I've had my stuff touched before, and I didn't shoot somebody with an, pointed object about it.
Baron is like, "We don't know who we're gonna run into. I mean, the roads are usually quiet around here, but you always can get, some unsavory types. And Ajax is very... He puts his hands to his head in that, like, kind of like Jackie Chan meme. Aggressive! He has a dark history and was involved in some political movements, and because of that, He will sometimes assume the worst.
I think you need to keep better friends, Baron.
He says, yeah, but you know how it goes. You've been traveling with somebody for so long. When it mostly works out, you think it's going to be fine. Then muffled from the grass, you hear, he was nice to me.
Fucking, I love him so much. Him and his dog were half the reason I didn't want to kill these people.
You are the company you keep. So basically, you had a paranoid, aggressive ranger who made a lot of bad decisions because he was betting on luck, but wasn't willing to, like, you know, budge on different ideas.
You could say that.
Idiot.
Well, I don't think you guys are going to be leaving this area anytime soon, that's for sure. You're going to have to come back to the city with us.
And he keeps his head hung and he's like, yeah, I kind of figured something along those lines. And Clay, as you're dragging... Say again?
I was just asking if I was getting in within speaking distance.
Yeah, and as you're getting closer, Barktooth looks over and sees that you're dragging Ajax, and he starts to whine and stand up. And Baron puts his hand on him and goes, no, down, wait, down, wait.
Thank you, Bear. There was a world where we looked the other way and moved on.
And Baron says, yep, same. Too often.
So how are we handling this, guys?
Well, I feel like these not tied up peoples will probably just come along with us without much of a hassle.
Seems fair. Fuck this guy.
Let's keep him tied up.
The only way he's getting untied is if I find out he's into it.
Hey, Yubs, can you stand up? You good to walk?
He tilts his head to the side of the grass and he says, yes.
I love him. Hey, Yubs, you wanna join our group?
Yep, you're half orc. What's the other half?
He's not sure about joining your group.
Oh, darn.
I did call him a dork. I apologize.
I didn't say he was funny looking, but that'd be... It's fair.
You ask him what's the other half, and he goes, I don't know.
Aww.
Ah, so your mother was the orc.
What's the etymology of Yubs?
What a fucking
I'm curious.
introduction.
What does it mean in your native language?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just my name.
But names have... But etymology names have, but okay. Etymology, Ren. Etymology.
He's like, that's just what my brother called me.
Your
Your
brother's
brother?
Is your brother in the bushes?
And he kind of like lays his head back down. He says, no, my brother's dead.
Way to go, Bericles.
I'm sorry. Would it help if I said mine was too?
And he stops and he thinks for a minute. He goes, no.
Okay, that's good. I don't have a brother.
I'm gonna have Ren kind of walk around to over here,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just gonna like lean over and kind of put her arms under his arms and pull him up to his feet. Come on.
He goes,
Do you
oh, okay. And he just stands
Do you
up.
Do you like gold, Yubs? Do you like gold?
I like gold.
So
I'm
I take out
confused
my
now.
gold- I take out my small gold bracelet, and I'm like, here. I imagine like maybe because he's a half orc, maybe it fits around his finger.
He's not that huge.
That'd be funny though. Come on. It says small gold bracelet that's in my inventory.
Let's
Maybe
say you it's a chain bracelet and you wrap it around his
Okay.
thumb a couple of times.
There you go. There you go. Now you have a shiny thing.
And he looks at it and he looks at you and he looks at it and he looks at you and he goes, I am very confused now.
This
There
is
we
why
go.
you don't attack strangers.
What time of day is it right now?
I believe it is I should have this written down somewhere, but I don't know if I do.
No. No.
It's like 2:45 in the afternoon.
I don't remember how long it took us to get here, but do we have?
We took basically a full day to get here, I think. We were a full day behind, I don't have my notes, but the really cool bounty hunter chick that we traveled with.
Valentina.
We took this contract, Valentina. We took this contract as well as following her for some dude that was doing some nasty political stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to camp with these guys.
Well, yeah, 2:45.
It's 2:45. It's late winter, so you have a couple of hours before it's actually going to get dark or like hit sunset.
We're not too terribly far from the farms.
You're not, and you also need to consider that you originally set out, you interviewed all the different farms, then you did investigating into the woods, and now you're here. So it taking most of the day was all of this combined. You will make much better time heading back because you don't actually have to, make your way through the woods, following tracks, or talk to the farmers.
That's fair.
So Is there a world in which we can convince you, Baron? Seems like the perpetrator of these crimes that we're hired to look into is this asshole. Is there a world where you guys move on from here and we take him and you don't give us any trouble about it?
He's like, I'd be happy
And
to.
the killings stop?
He's like, I'm
The
done.
most important thing.
I'm just done. There has been too much trouble, and he stands up and he points at him again and goes, that fucking idiot thought it would be a bright idea to take some wares from the caravan they were supposed to be protecting. Or, I guess we were supposed to be protecting. Make a little extra gold. No. He was a decent person at one point.
For and accept the pay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a point where he did questionable things, but it made sense. But his it's all about the money now. I mean, I guess it kind of was for a long while. We took certain jobs that I'm not proud of, but a job was a job. This was not a job. That was... He's been doing things like that for too long. I'm out.
Well, what do you guys think? Maybe there's a path to redemption for the rest of them, but we have a contract to fulfill.
Oh, I hate that guy. He gave me a new piercing and I didn't want it. Chip narrow in my shoulder. Ouch.
Yeah. And hence the rope.
I'm assuming the direwolf belongs to Ajax,
Yes.
so we'll be bringing Ajax
You
and the
guys-
wolf in.
Oh, is the wolf Ajax's?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Ranger.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yubs,
Well-
what say you? Do you want to move along with Baron, or do you think that you'd rather?
He stares off into space with like a very empty look, and he says, I am still very confused.
Same.
Maybe Yubs should come with us.
I mean, they could both travel with us to town and go their own way, hopefully peacefully. And we could, just turn in who we need to turn in to stop the farm killings.
That seems reasonable to me.
Yubs, Baron, would you like to make your way to Kudelstein and find a new path? Or was that where they had fines to settle or something?
Yeah, that's where they were
Alright.
when they got caught, and they were
Okay.
ejected.
That's my bad. My boss was texting me whenever you were describing that, so I missed some of it.
No, it's fine. I said they got caught and they got kicked out of the city, but I never actually labeled Kudelstein.
Okay. So them going back there is a no-go.
Not entirely.
gonna run Rusty to bed really quick, but you don't have to stop for me or anything. I'll be right back.
Okay. Baron is like, if we can smooth things over, if we can make stuff work, I don't have much. I don't know how much. I can guess that Yubs has. Maybe I don't know. And he takes his helmet off and he kind of like runs his hands through his hair. And you did mention that that you were out here going after them for a contract, right? Or did you actually say that aloud?
Yeah, that was allowed.
Okay. So he kind of like is thinking, and he says, "What if you take us in?"
Take you in, serve your time, and fines are wiped clean when you come out? Is that what you're after?
No. They won't want to let us into the city, period, on our own. But if we're captives, you can take us in. And then maybe we can reason with someone. Maybe we can work something out.
If we take you in,
and he says, or at least me, I don't know about, and he gestures again over towards Ajax, that asshole. And
I mean, if we take you in, it's on our name, and it will impact contracts we can get in the future.
And he says, I know.
Disappear without paying your fines.
He goes, no, I want to pay. Like, I want to pay, but I have, like, we are banned from the city. I cannot even get in there right now to take care of anything. That is the problem. But if we're captives, and he says, you can tie my hands, take my gear with me, I don't care. I mean, sell it all if you want. Fucking, I don't know what else to do, because we're stuck here without any place to go. But at least in the city, I can make some money, and we can do something to eventually be on, or I can do something to eventually be on our way.
What is the name of the merc company we're doing this contract for? I'm sorry. Black something?
Black Brass.
Black Brass.
I think it's Black Brass Security.
I understand it, like, so they haven't said who their fines are to. They were hired for protection. Rob the carts they were supposed to be protecting, essentially, right?
Yeah, they were traveling with a caravan. That's how they got a lot of their money, was either protection jobs or extermination jobs or sometimes hit jobs. And then Ajax thought it would be a good idea to hawk some of the goods from their caravan. So they got stuck there. They're basically like, half stranded. They could keep walking, but it would be difficult.
Okay. So this dude was running with Ajax. No matter what, they're gonna know that his group was involved, so there's really no downside to him coming in, turning himself in, saying I'll work it off, essentially.
Work it off or pay it off, sure. He says, I have some gold. I have some goods. I don't want to give them up, but I can make something work eventually. I know that I will be okay. He says, I don't care what happens to Ajax. I'm done with him. Then he turns to Yubbs and he goes, dude, you're sweet. But you're stupid. Stop dealing with him.
Yubbs, you've gotta just listen to Baron right now.
And you can see that, like, he's, that Yubbs is clearly bothered by this. But he just kind of, like, stares there and, like, looks down, doesn't respond.
I mean, once we're in the city, it's, yeah, I mean, if we take them all in as prisoners, it's up to Yubbs if he follows, you know, whatever they do to Ajax or whatever opportunity they give Baron to make it right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I think we can just take them all in. I mean, no reason to tie them up or anything as long as they're coming peacefully. I'm assuming. I don't hate the idea of tying them all up.
Baron
Maybe
says
we
you
can
can
tie Baron up at the end.
Baron says you'll want to bind our hands when we enter the city, just to show that we are, in air quotes, captives. I will come willingly. I am just done. And he looks over at Yubbs and he says, buddy, I hate to say this, but I think it would be best if you were to do what they say and let them put your hands behind your back. And Yubbs starts to like, and Baron is like, no, listen, stop, it'll be okay. And Yubbs just kind of goes like, all right. And then he says, when Ajax wakes up, he's...
Give me a minute. I'm sorry, I gotta step out.
Sure. Yeah, Baron was saying, like, you know, tie up Yubbs. Once Ajax wakes up, he's going to put up a fight, and Yubbs might want to help him out.
Okay. Could we also muzzle the pup?
He should be fine. You'll need to muzzle him when you get to town, I'm sure, but he should be fine. That or you can gag Ajax. Like, I'm sure if that happens, if he can't argue, then nobody's going to listen.
I mean, without question, I'm already gagging Ajax, given that statement. Fuck
Okay.
this guy.
For reals.
I've got 50 foot of rope. I can do a lot of things.
Baron says, do you want to... How do you want to handle our gear? Do you want to take our packs or my equipment, or what do you want to do?
What do you guys think? Surrender the weapons? And
Yeah,
we
you could take the
leave it at that?
weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, we've obviously built minimal trust here. So, weapons. Is there anything at the camp we should grab? You guys leaving valuables behind or something that can potentially help you pay your debts?
He's like, yeah, we have our coins in our packs.
Okay, so we should grab those. I don't know, how do you guys want to handle that? This is, a team grab here. Are we leaving them their own loot, or if anyone wants to take a prize?
You take
Yep.
your backpack.
Yub's just like, can I get Stan back?
Did I get stabbed back?
The thing you threw at our friend's face, what is Stan?
He's like,
Is it
he's
like
my
a JoJo
friend.
reference? You know, like a stand?
My friend.
My friend.
What is stand? He's not like a
Depends.
knife or anything, is he?
No,
Stan's the bottle with
Oh.
rocks inside of it.
he's like, he was a gift from my brother. He's Stan the can.
Fucking
Why
yo.
did you throw him?
Because that's how he fights.
Okay.
Yubs, you can have Stan. As soon as you can't
No
throw
more
Stan
throwing
at
him,
us.
though. No more throwing him. Okay?
And he says, I'll keep him safe.
No more throwing. No more throwing.
We need Yubs. You not only have to keep Stan safe. For this little agreement to work, you also have to keep us safe.
He has a long think about it, and
More
he goes.
attacking us.
He has a long think about it, and then he says, "Okay, I can do that."
Glad to hear that. Alright, so we'll gather their packs and stuff from their little camp then. Baron recommended tying up Yubs, so I think we should probably do that.
Yubs picks up Stan, and you can see it's basically just this like metal can with a screw-on lid, and it's painted to look like a stout, like dark-skinned, poised goblin, and it just has Stan written underneath it.
It's fucking Woody. Andy.
Really?
Love it. Stan's just a throwable weapon. I seriously thought he failed that throw or something, and there was an earth golem that was supposed to pop up.
No, it's if he lands the throw, it does minimal damage, but if the save is failed, the target gets knocked prone and is stunned for 1 round and blinded for 2 rounds.
Okay.
It's just minimal damage, but it's status effect, basically.
So, before we head out, do we want to maybe short rest? That's what, half an hour? It's 2:45.
1 hour. Short rest is 1 hour.
1 hour?
Mm-hmm.
Like how much daylight, like without stopping to go to the farmers and stuff, what's it gonna take us to get back to town roughly?
It's going to be about 2 hours. So if you were to travel now, you'd be getting there around sunset. Stop for an hour, you'll get there a little after dark.
Okay, but we'd be on the road within like safe view of the town roughly still before
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to short rest and hit dice up? I don't know how everybody's looking. I'm fine.
I'm also fine. Vex isn't, but
Does a short rest do anything for Vex's health?
no.
It should.
I mean, I guess it could. It doesn't. There's no. Doesn't talk about it. Like all of the language that I have with him is. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. The Drake remains until it's reduced to 0 hit points until you use the feature to summon the Drake again or until you die. Anything the Drake was wearing or carrying is left behind when the Drake vanishes.
Okay.
Once you summon the Drake, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest.
Okay, so he basically regens on long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
well-
don't know where everyone's health is at, if we want to stop for a long rest or not. I'm fine. I know Russ's character, Tiberius, is roughish.
The Drake says its hit points are 5 plus 5 times your ranger level. And the Drake has a number of hit dice equal to D10 times your ranger level. So, if you do a short rest, you can spend up to up to your level. So you can roll up to 3d10 for him to regain hit points on a short rest.
Okay. I might roll 1d10 if we do a short rest.
Okay.
Totally up to you guys. Just wanted to throw out a short rest. Like, the only thing I'm short on right now is spell slots. I'm fine on health.
That is fair. I'm also short on spell slots.
Which
Yeah,
I don't think
and
any of
I
you will
gained
get any
nothing.
back from a
I'm no
short
wizard.
rest.
Yeah, we're really
So-
in need of a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one very emergency level 1 spell slot left. So, fully up to you guys if we want a short rest or just mosey back to town.
I say we just go back to town.
Works for me. Visually, I mean, I know I can't ask, but how is Tiberius looking? Is he looking real rough?
Tiberius isn't too bad.
Okay.
The ones who are actually what I was saying when you were stepped away. Barktooth looks pretty decent. Yubs, Baron, and Ajax have 1, 2, and 3 hit points.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are a mess.
So let's. Do we want to bind Yubs and Barktooth? I mean, I feel like Baron at this point we don't have to worry about until he gets to town. But Baron has warned us that Yubs may fight back if Ajax wakes up and says to.
I think it would be wise to. I think it would be wise to bind Yubs now.
Okay. Bind Yubs. Do we want to muzzle Barktooth?
That's a good question.
Still got his claws, but he won't have a bite.
Yeah, I think that would also be wise.
Okay. So, grand total, Alex, how much feet of my rope do I need to mark off as cut
So let's see
for
here.
Ajax?
You
I found,
probably
found
use.
Ajax, and I'd say a good foot of rope beyond his binding, just to hold on to it.
How much?
But I think
Like, how did you just tie his hands, or what? How much of a how intense are your bindings on Ajax?
more than like a simple like single loop over his hands, like at least like kind of a cuff like loop on him.
Okay, but just his
And then,
hands. You haven't
like,
put any around
another.
his torso.
No, no, I wouldn't have. It's
Okay.
just the hands. I would have grabbed his bow, slung it over my shoulder so he doesn't have his weapon,
All right.
and maybe like a foot extension beyond his hands so that I can hold on to it.
Okay, so like a lead.
Yeah.
And you gagged him as well.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you got basically about 5 feet for Ajax. You're going to use 2 feet for Yubs. Unless you want a lead for him as well, in which case it'll be 3 if you're going to make it a foot long. And then...
Does anyone want to lead for Yub?
I can take a lead for Yubs.
Okay, we'll go 3 for Yubs then.
Okay, so that's 8 feet. And then if you're going to muzzle Barktooth, that's going to be another 3 feet, because you're going to need to wrap it around his snout and behind his head and such.
Fair. Alright.
So about 11 feet.
Okay, so 11 feet. Perfect. Alright, and then I'll hold, the rest. But, yeah, I know we have to simply bind Baron once we're close to town. We'll handle that when we get there.
Yeah. Yubs is like, I don't like this when you're tying him up. And Baron's like, Yubs, it's okay. It's fine. Go with it. And he's, all right. As you start to come over to Barktooth, he starts to like get a little bit and Baron kind of rolls his eyes and says, do you mind if I muzzle him?
Not a problem. I hand
Alright.
him the cut of rope.
Okay. Yeah, he ties him up and cuts it off. I'm sorry, ties her up and cuts it off.
While we're trusting Baron to travel peacefully with us, I am 100% within striking distance behind Baron the entire time we're traveling.
Okay. So you're going to have Baron walk in front.
I'm assuming I'm just holding lead of Ajax. If he's still not up, I'm still dragging that little bastard.
That is going to be... yeah, no, he's still passed out. That is going to be quite the distance to drag him. I mean, there's not only dealing damage for him, it's going to be a lot of effort on your part to drag him that far.
I was gonna say, do you want to trade and you lead Yubs and I can carry Ajax?
Yeah. Fair enough.
What's your strength, Toki?
It is 16
What's the modifier on that? +3?
plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to like sling him over your shoulders in kind of like a fireman's carry, then you can do that.
Do
Make him
that,
stare
yeah.
at those fucking marks he put on that shell.
Yeah. I might bind his feet as well, actually. I don't want
Okay.
him. I don't want him kicking. Let me just make sure I have some rope. Hold on. I don't know if I have rope.
I'll cut the extra rope. I've got plenty.
Okay, cool.
Unless there's some weird exception, I believe everybody basically starts with 50 feet of hemp rope.
Okay.
Okay, so mark off another couple of feet, Clay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it from 11 to 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To bind his legs is only 2 feet. Uh-huh.
See what you
Yeah. All right. So, all right. You've got his bow. On the ground, there's still the 2 shields. The mace. Baron has a great axe on his back, and then you have the 3 backpacks.
Okay.
Did you mention that carrying the shields? I could put one on my back and then 2, one in each arm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've still got your own weapons to carry as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
2 shields, 2 backpacks. Can we say we throw a backpack on each Ajax and Yubs before we tie them up?
You can put 1 pack on. Well, if you're okay with it, Baron will take his own pack. Yubs is willing to take a pack. As long as you allow that, then you only have 1 backpack to account for.
Okay.
Ephraim only has to really worry about the shield. He can stow his weapon. So he can either carry the other shield and put one on his back, or he can put a shield on his back and carry the mace. If you stow your weapons, and you can carry some of that. Russ can carry some too.
Mace, is that a one-handed?
I believe so.
Okay. Would I stow my shield, take the mace? I assume I'm capable of throwing my shield on my own back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be
And
able
I'll
to tell
pop.
just looking at the bow if it's better than my own?
It's a long bow. There's nothing special about it.
Okay. I'll leave it.
Trying to think of how we can get the great axe off of Baron's back. I don't like leaving
Tiberius could
the weapon.
Tiberius could carry it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Tiberius can stow his weapons. He can carry the great axe.
Okay. Does that cover everything?
Let's see here. You have the mace. Tiberius has the great axe. 2 of the packs are accounted for. Ephraim is carrying 2 of the shields.
And Liar want one of the backpacks?
Do you think your slender bardic frame can manage that beat?
Yeah. I thought they're not. They're big backpacks, I guess.
Should we take a moment to look through these backpacks before we throw them on our shoulders, just to make sure?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like Lyra's already been going through backpacks.
I don't want to put I don't want to put a backpack on our bard and there be like, I don't know, fucking stick and dynamite inside of it.
Rogue fireball.
So we switch
Big
backpacks.
accident.
And delayed fireball. Just waiting to happen.
Okay. Whose pack do you want to go through first?
Probably Ajax, since he's the sus one.
Let's see here. Oh, there's the one that I need. Okay. Ajax has a staff sticking out of the top of the backpack, a hunting trap, a bear-tooth necklace, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, water skin, 50 feet of hemp rope, 10 torches, and a coin pouch.
Just quickly trade out my recently cut hemp rope for his fresh 50-foot to save the marks on my feet. He now has 37 feet of hemp rope.
Alright.
Suck it, Ajax.
Well, nobody likes you.
Who else?
Yubs.
Yubs has a small knife, a map of a city you don't recognize, an armlet, a crowbar, a hammer, water skin, torches, pythons, and 50 feet of hemp rope.
I want the map.
What's an armlet?
It's like a... it's like a bigger version of a bracelet.
Okay.
It's very plain. It's made of leather and metal.
So no sussy baka stuff in the backpacks. Okay.
Well, we have another one, right? It's a Baron's backpack.
Yeah. Baron has some papers of rank, the tip of a broken spear, a deck of cards, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, water skin, 50 feet of hemp rope, and 10 torches.
Aaron, why are you holding on to a piece of a broken weapon?
He says that was a trophy I took back with one of my friends that I saved. He jumped in front of an attacking foe. He saved me, and then afterwards, I healed him up. So he wanted to give it to me. He wanted me to keep it. It was from my time in the. He was with the military of a certain nation.
Honorable story. And at this moment, I'm going to break the solace of that moment by thoroughly frisking Baron, since we're not tying him up.
Is that a deck of cards, just regular playing cards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. He's not putting a deck of mini things on us right now, please.
No,
No?
just regular playing cards.
Okay.
Thank
okay.
God.
Just had to make sure.
I pull 0 cards?
Are you
We just
saying
have
you?
to make sure.
Yeah, no, as he's telling that story, I'm going to just, heartfelt story, but you understand, and I'm going to start fully frisking. I know he has a great ass still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to fully make sure since we're not tying him up and he's traveling essentially freely with us, I want to just fully pat this man down and make sure there's nothing we don't know that he has.
Yeah, he goes, hold on a second, he pulls out 4 daggers and drops them on the ground and then just raises his arms.
Fair enough.
And you do not find anything.
Okay, cool. Do we have any way to take his great axe off of him and carry it among us?
Yeah, Russ is doing that.
Russ is taking the great axe? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll just throw his 4 daggers in my pack then.
Okay.
While that's happening, Ren just kind of walks over to Yubbs and holds the map out, and she's like, "Hey, what's this map for? Where's this? What is this city?"
He's like, that's my hometown. I grew up there with my brother.
Yubbsville.
Yubbsville. What's it called?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Dang, traffic back.
Where's it at? Is it near here?
It's south. It's a far ways away.
Or south? Are the people friendly?
Kind of. Some were nice. A lot of them didn't like us.
Why? Is it the half-orc heritage?
I don't know. My big brother took care of me, but he didn't get along with a lot of people. He started a lot of fights.
Starting to see why you fell in with Ajax.
I'm gonna fold the map up and tuck it inside my little journal.
Dude, having an in-character journal is such a cool little thing.
I wish I was artistic, because I'd be like drawing stuff.
I can't draw anything without a grid.
Ajax still has a hand axe dangling from his belt.
Hand axe. Anybody want a hand axe? No? Okay, I'm taking the hand axe off of his hip and I'm...
Oh,
Nope. Oh, belt? Belt? I was about to throw this into a tree. Would you like this hand axe?
yeah,
Ephraim, you there?
wait, am I able- yeah, I can take it.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
if I'm able to.
I hand the hand axe to Belt.
Be sure to make a note on your character sheet that you now own a hand axe.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Anything on this guy is free game. Everything else we're just making sure we don't die on the way to town.
There's also a quarterstaff in the grass at Yubbs' feet.
Order stuff feels, you know, right up Ren's alley. I don't know if you already have one.
It does. I have one.
And you can make a half staff.
Does it seem like a normal, just regular quarterstaff?
Technically, yes. It's really shitty.
Who did this quarterstaff belong to?
Yubbs.
Yubbs. Damn it.
More like a 10-cent staff.
Hey,
A nickel staff.
where are these at for the vicious mockery? Like, you've got it in you.
I'm tired, man. This is tired stream of conscious.
But it's working.
Also, it's not well, I guess it is kind of an insult.
Yeah, it looks like that staff came from Wish.com.
All I keep thinking about it's a big stick. Play fetch with it.
More like a staff infection. But I'm
See, I mean, you're fucking on it. Like,
I guess I
come-
need to be fucking dead tired to be funny. That makes sense.
I think it's the pressure in the moment.
Yeah, that too.
feel it.
Like be funny, B.
What
Fart
do you
joke.
say? I don't know.
Fart joke. I don't want to be this person, but are you ready to wrap it up here for the night? I'm sorry. I'm just.
It's fine. Well, if you're burned out, you're burned out. You got through the battle. You know,
Made it.
you're basically ready and set to go. It's just a
Cool.
matter of, you know.
That's a good starting point for next week.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and that's probably even better because, you know, I can only contribute to Russ's actions in a combat sense. There will be definitely more to roleplay off of, you know, if he's here.
Alrighty. Well, this was fun, guys.
It was
Indeedly do.
Ooh.